The story of Europe's monarchies has always been one of survival. Kingdoms rise, dynasties fall, and crowns shift with the tides of history. Yet few royal houses today stand at as delicate a crossroads as Spain's. And at the very heart of it all is a young woman, just stepping into adulthood, whose destiny may decide not just her country's monarchy but the very future of Spain itself. Her name is Princess Leonor. She is young. She is prepared. She is historic. And yet, behind the golden gates of Zarzuela Palace, Leonor faces a challenge that few dare to speak aloud. It is her silent battle, one that will decide whether the Spanish monarchy will survive or collapse in the years to come. The question is clear: can Princess Leonor save Spain's monarchy? Let's go back for a moment. The Spanish monarchy has never been simple. It is one of Europe's oldest, stretching back centuries, yet it has also been one of the most turbulent. In the 20th century, Spain was torn apart by civil war. A republic rose, the monarchy was exiled, and then came the dictatorship of Francisco Franco. It was only after Franco's death in 1975 that King Juan Carlos I restored the crown, leading Spain into democracy. For decades, Juan Carlos was hailed as the hero king. But scandals soon overshadowed his reign: financial controversies, hunting trips during national crises, and accusations of corruption. In 2014, the pressure became too much. He abdicated, leaving his son Felipe to inherit a throne weighed down by suspicion. King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia have worked tirelessly to restore dignity. But the truth is, Spain remains divided. Republican voices are loud. Separatist movements in Catalonia challenge national unity. And many wonder, does Spain even need a monarchy anymore? This is the fragile world Princess Leonor was born into on October 31, 2005. The firstborn daughter of Felipe and Letizia, she was destined from day one to carry the crown. Not since Queen Isabella II in the 19th century has Spain had a reigning queen, making Leonor's future historic. But history alone is not enough. What sets Leonor apart is her preparation. She has been raised not in luxury's shadow but in the fire of responsibility. As a teenager, she studied abroad in Wales at the prestigious UWC Atlantic College, nicknamed the Hogwarts for hippies. There, she lived among ordinary students, gaining international perspective and a taste of normal life. Then, in 2023, she entered Spain's General Military Academy in Zaragoza. Photos of her in uniform, disciplined, serious, carrying herself with pride, spread quickly across Spanish media. It was no mere gesture. It was a message. Leonor is not a passive princess. She is a soldier, a future commander-in-chief, ready to embody the same duty as her father. But here is where her secret challenge begins. Spain's monarchy today is fragile. Unlike in Britain, where royal tradition runs deep, Spain's royal family survives on thin ice. Every misstep can ignite a storm of criticism. Every royal ceremony risks being overshadowed by protest. And Leonor knows this. She cannot simply inherit the throne. She must justify it. On her 18th birthday, October 31, 2023, Leonor took the most important step of her life so far. In front of Parliament, she swore an oath to uphold the Spanish Constitution. Cameras captured her youthful face, serious, composed, determined, as she spoke the words that bound her not just to a crown, but to her people. It was a pivotal moment. Spaniards saw not a girl, but a queen in the making. Yet, even that is not enough. Leonor's challenge runs deeper. She must win over a new generation of Spaniards who are skeptical of monarchies altogether. Many of them view the crown as outdated, irrelevant, even unnecessary. And with Spain's political divisions, between left and right, between Madrid and Catalonia, she must walk a path narrower than any royal before her. Here lies the heart of her silent test. Can she make herself indispensable? Can she convince her people that the monarchy is not a relic but a source of unity, stability, and pride? Some say she has the perfect model in her father, Felipe VI, who has maintained integrity and respect through restraint and discipline. Others argue she must forge her own path, one that blends tradition with a more modern, approachable style, closer to how the Scandinavian royals conduct themselves. Leonor has already shown hints of how she may balance these roles. Her public speeches are strikingly polished for her age, carrying the same precision and gravitas as her father's. Yet, unlike past monarchs, she also embodies the modern values of her generation: education, internationalism, and a quiet, steady confidence. If she succeeds, Leonor could elevate Spain's monarchy to a status it has not enjoyed in decades. She could be remembered not just as a queen, but as the savior of the Spanish crown. But if she fails, if scandals, politics, or public opinion turn against her, she may be remembered as Spain's last queen. And that is what makes her story so compelling. Leonor does not just carry a crown. She carries the weight of survival. She is not simply preparing to reign, she is preparing to fight for the very existence of the monarchy itself. Look at her peers across Europe. Princess Ingrid Alexandra of Norway, Crown Princess Elizabeth of Belgium, even Princess Catharina Amalia of the Netherlands. They are all heirs, all symbols of monarchy's future. But none of them carry the same burden as Leonor. Their thrones are stable. Hers is fragile. Their monarchies are trusted. Hers is questioned. In this way, Leonor is not just Spain's princess. She is Europe's test case. If she succeeds, it proves monarchies can adapt and survive in modern times. If she falters, it sends a warning across the continent that crowns, no matter how golden, can crumble. So the stage is set. A young woman, barely entering adulthood, stands between her country and a future without a monarchy. She is preparing, she is learning, she is enduring. And as she does, the world watches with curiosity, with hope, and with doubt. Princess Leonor's challenge is no fairy tale. It is a battle for survival. And the answer to whether she will succeed is still unwritten. But one thing is certain: when history looks back on this moment, it will remember that the fate of Spain's crown rested on the shoulders of a girl who became a queen. So I leave you with the question: do you believe Princess Leonor will save Spain's monarchy, or will she be remembered as its last queen?